Fiverr has saved me over $30,000. In this video, I'm going to show you how Fiverr might be able to help you save money too. Hey guys, it's Mike Nardi here. If you're new to this channel, this is a channel where I talk about how to make money on Fiverr, providing tips, best practices, advice, things like that for either new or experienced freelancers alike. So if you're new here, make sure you're subscribing to the channel and actually check out the new blog that I set up. I'm actually going to be running a monthly newsletter providing similar types of Fiverr tips and some information on other things that I'm interested in talking about. So make sure to go over there and sign up. Alright, so based on my back of the napkin math, since starting on Fiverr in February of 2019, Fiverr has saved me just over $32,000. And I know, you're probably wondering, what do you mean Fiverr saved you $32,000? Well, that $32,000 is the amount of money I would need to spend on advertising if I didn't sell on Fiverr. If I wanted to sell copywriting service as a solopreneur or as a small business owner through my own website, that's probably the amount of money I would have had to spend on Facebook ads to market my services. So there's absolutely no doubt that $32,000 is a lot of money. But what's crazy is I actually think that's a pretty low estimate based on the fact that I compete in a space that, people are advertising towards copywriting, digital marketing, and things like that. It's a pretty competitive space, and I think the estimates I used to come to that number were actually a little bit low. So to help you understand, here's how I came to that $32,000 number. The first thing I needed to do was figure out what the average cost per click was for running a Facebook ad. And I didn't use any sort of fancy research techniques. I basically did a Google search and I picked 3 of the top articles that came up. Of those 3 articles, here was kind of the range of what they estimated cost per clicks for Facebook ads would be. The first said a cost per click for a Facebook ad would be around 45 cents. The second website I looked at said that these types of Facebook ads could cost anywhere from 70 cents per click to $10 per click, depending on, what types of keywords you're targeting. And the third website I looked at said the average cost per click for a Facebook ad was about 35 cents. So I averaged out these 3 websites' estimates, and the number I came to was an average cost per click of $2.05. Next, I had to figure out how many clicks my Fiverr gigs got. So over the past 6 months, my gigs got me 3,939 clicks. That number goes from the day I started making this video back to about mid-August 2020. But I've been selling on Fiverr since about February 2019, so that leaves about 18 and a half months not accounted for by my last 6 months of clicks. So what I did is I figured out the average number of clicks per month for the last 6 months, and I figured out what number that would give me for the total number of months I've been selling on Fiverr. And that number came out to about 16,084 clicks. Multiply that by the $2.05 cost per click we got through the little bit of Google research we did, and we come at a number just over $32,000. So why am I telling you this? Well, I've been selling on Fiverr for about 3 years, and I've been making videos about Fiverr for a couple years. And the one thing that I'm constantly hearing from people in the comments, on Reddit, everywhere, is people are generally not too happy about Fiverr's 20% cut. So if you didn't know, Fiverr takes 20% of the cost of all gigs sold on the platform. That's their fee, and people aren't happy about it. So if this video teaches us anything, it's that 20%, look at it as a marketing expense. That's something I've been saying forever. Spending 20% of the revenue you're making to have Fiverr manage all of the marketing is a huge value. And the point of this video was to show you that value, based on the amount of time I've been selling on Fiverr, is worth over $32,000, right? And that's just the marketing costs. What this number doesn't calculate is the amount of time spent running Facebook ads. So you don't just spend money and Facebook ads appear. You got to create the ad copy. You got to find good images. You got to figure out what keywords you want to target. You got to figure out and set your daily ad spend limits. You got to maybe run multiple ads. You might have to tweak your ad strategy. There's a lot of work that goes into managing Facebook ads, and there's whole marketing agencies that are created to do this for people. It's not just like a snap your fingers and your marketing type of thing. It takes some work. So Fiverr actually takes care of that. You know, if you're just marketing your gigs on Fiverr, yeah, obviously you need to set them up correctly, put a good photo, do a little bit of keyword research. But for the large part, they take care of marketing. They run the algorithm. They make sure results appear in search. They recommend gigs. There's no management other than creating your gig from a marketing perspective on Fiverr, unless you decide to market them yourself off the platform as well. The other thing that's not calculated in this cost is all of the other business and administrative expenses that comes along with running your own business. You know, there's website costs, there's costs of using invoicing software. There's costs of CRM software, which is, customer relationship management software that helps you manage the relationships with your clients, past clients, and future clients. This is all baked into Fiverr. Fiverr makes it really easy to communicate with prospects. They make it easy to communicate on orders that are active or upcoming. That is all CRM functionality that can cost quite a bit of money on your own. And there's also the other costs, payment processing. Fiverr acts as a great intermediary to hold funds and release funds once orders are completed. If you're working on your own, that's a whole other nightmare, figuring out how to bill customers, collect on past due invoices. That's a real problem that small business owners face. I haven't faced that on Fiverr other than maybe the 1 or 2 cancellation requests I've had in 3 years. And in both cases, Fiverr really helped me resolve that easily because there's a customer service team as well. So the ultimate point of this video was to show you that don't just look at it like, oh, Fiverr's taking 20% of my profits. No. That 20% is going towards paying for a suite of services that is included on the Fiverr platform that makes our lives a whole lot easier as Fiverr sellers and freelancers. Without a doubt, if this video does anything, look at it like $32,000 is just the marketing cost. None of that includes business costs to run a small business and time to run and stand up a small business. So I hope this video helps you be as positive as I am about the Fiverr 20% cut. It's the cost of doing business, and that cost is a lot cheaper from both a monetary and a time-saved perspective in my world. And I hope this video helps you realize how it might be that influential in your world as a small business owner or a Fiverr freelancer. It's huge. You could save $32,000 like me, or even more, depending on what type of business you're in, how you market your business, and how thorough of a job you would do running it yourself. Fiverr has been great, and I hope this video helps you see that. So at this point, if you were someone who wasn't too crazy about the Fiverr 20% cut, let me know in the comments if you still do think it's too much. If I've swayed you with this video, let me know your thoughts. I'd love to start a conversation around this and see what other Fiverr sellers think. Because in my mind, it's a no-brainer. The 20% cost makes sense, and I'm happy to pay it. But let me know what you think. I'd really love to hear it. Leave a comment and we can chat about it. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, cheers.